Hello, welcome to Yoga with Rachel, and welcome to your slow yoga for body and mind practice. So this practice is centered around how each pose and movement feels in your body. So with this in mind, I am keeping alignment cues to a minimum to allow you to listen to your body, to give you the space and permission, the opportunity to go inward and just feel or sense how each pose or movement feels internally. So this practice is really about self-discovery, exploration, self-inquiry, curiosity, and there's a little bit of playfulness sprinkled in. This practice is designed to enhance the mind-body connection. I invite you to bring a pillow or a blanket to your space, and without further ado, let's get started. We begin today's practice on the back. Slowly ease your back body onto your mat. I invite you to either extend your legs out long or bend at your knees, placing the soles of your feet on the mat. I invite you to sense your connection to the earth. Which parts of your body feel most connected? And how does this connection feel? Kindly place your left hand on your heart space and your right hand on your belly. You can rest your upper arms on the earth if that feels good. I invite you to either soften your focus or close your eyes. Observe the flow of your breath. Where do you feel your breath in your body? Can you explore sending your breath to your heart space and chest? How does it feel to send your breath to your heart space? Now, play around with sending your breath in the direction of your belly. How does it feel to breathe into your belly? Observe how your physical body responds to your breath. Do you notice any differences when you breathe into your chest versus when you breathe into your belly? All right, breathe in as you normally would, and breathe out. If your legs are extended, I invite you to bend at your knees now. Allow your arms to rest alongside your body, Walk your feet to a width that feels comfortable for you. Begin to slowly rock your knees from side to side. Allow the soles of your feet to lift away from the earth. You can choose to keep this movement small. Observe any changes taking place in your pelvis as your weight is shifting from left to right. Now explore moving your head from side to side, either moving in the same direction as your knees or in the opposite direction. So as your knees slowly melt to the right, either your head moves to the right with your knees or to the left. This movement offers a gentle warm-up to your mind and body and offers a lovely massage to the pelvis and the back of your head. All right, I invite you to bring your knees and your head back to center. Breathe in, breathe out. Kindly walk your feet so that way they are in line with your hips or your shoulders. Allow your arms to remain at your sides, turning your palms down. As you breathe in, play around with slowly rolling your pelvis forward as you lift your pelvis, low back, and mid back away from the earth to explore a low bridge. And then on your breath out, play around with softening through your sternum as your back body slowly kisses the earth. I invite you to explore this movement on your own, moving with your breath. An invitation to direct your attention to your back body as you lift and release, noticing which parts of your body lift away first and which parts connect with the ground first. Maybe you begin to play with some organic movement, like swaying your hips from side to side as you slowly lower your back to the surface beneath you. Wherever you are in your flow, I invite you to lower your back body to the earth. Explore a full body stretch. Visualize that you're just waking up, starting your day. Feel it out. Yawn if that feels good. All right, release your arms to your sides. Slowly walk your feet in, and then melt your knees to one side. explore a fetal position for a moment. Sense your connection to the earth. When you feel ready, open your eyes and then slowly press yourself up to a seat on your mat. Feel free to sit on a folded blanket or a pillow if that feels like a kind gesture to your mind and body. I invite you to explore a comfortable seat. Place your left fingertips by your left hip. Soften through your right hand, and then direct your focus to your right hand. As you breathe in, slowly lift your right hand towards the sky. Allow your eyes and your head to follow this movement. And then on your breath out, slowly reach over towards the left. Play around with staying anchored in your right hip. I invite you to go inward and ask yourself, what do I need at this very moment? Would stillness feel better? What about some gentle movement? How can my breath support me as I explore this pose? Kindly make your way back to center to reset. With your right fingertips on the ground, soften through your left hand. Kindly look towards your left hand as you slowly lift your hand upwards. On your next breath out, reach over towards the right. Observe areas where you feel spaciousness in your body. Do you feel any restriction or tension in your body? If so, where? All right, slowly make your way back to center. Take a breath in here and breathe out. Place your hands on your thighs, palms face down or up. I invite you to close your eyes as you explore a soft and gentle sway from side to side. As you flow, I invite you to visualize the movement of water on a beach, crashing up onto the shore and then receding back. Observe any interesting sensations that may be coming up for you here. This could be a thought, a feeling, an emotion, or a physical sensation. I invite you to explore stillness and then open your eyes. Place your feet out in front of you and then bring the soles of your feet together. Allow your knees to open to the sides. Gently place your fingers on the outer edges of your thighs, and then slowly guide your legs back together. Place your hands somewhere along the insides of your legs to gently encourage your legs to open. I invite you to explore this movement on your own, opening and closing. You can use the visual of a butterfly fluttering its wings in slow motion. Maybe you start to play around with integrating other parts of your body as you explore this movement. The invitation here is to go inward and have a conversation with your body. Your body intuitively knows what it needs to feel awesome. Sense how this movement feels in your body. Perhaps direct your focus on how your heels feel on the ground, or how your connection to the earth changes as you move. Okay, make your way back to a cross-legged seat. Slowly bring your palms together and then begin rubbing your hands together. You can imagine that you are washing your hands. Maybe you interlace your fingers as you wash your hands. And now release your hands to your thighs, palms facing up. Observe any sensations that feel interesting to you. Take a breath in and breathe out. Slowly make your way to all fours, finding a tabletop position. You can use your blanket or a pillow to pad your knees. So I invite you to decide whether it feels better to widen the gap between your hands and your knees, or maybe it feels better in your body to bring your big toes together as you walk your knees wider than hip distance apart. Once you've discovered a stance that feels good in your body, I invite you to move in a way that feels good. So what movement would feel best? What is your body looking for? Are there any areas of your body that you want to bring some movement to? Use clues from your mind and body to let you know what you need, what you're looking for, what would feel good, and then explore. And it's okay if you're unsure, or if the practice of intuitive movement feels new to you. Meet yourself where you are. Maybe you choose to explore stillness and focus on the flow of your breath. Maybe you choose to flow between cat and cow pose. The intention of this practice is to deepen your connection to yourself, to listen to the messages from your mind and body, to observe, notice, respond, play, and get curious. All right, I invite you to explore stillness. Send your right leg back. So lifting your leg as you explore some ankle rotations. Feel free to reverse the direction of your circle. And maybe take note of how this movement feels in your ankle. All right, please bring your right leg back in. Extend through your left leg, rotating at your ankle. Permission to reverse your circle. And then bring your left leg back in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your big toes together and then walk your knees towards the long edges of your mat. Slowly reach your hands forward. Take a breath in through your nose. Breathe out to melt your heart space towards the earth. You can release your forehead to the earth. I invite you to visualize a cat waking up after a long nap. Visualize how a cat stretches first before they start to walk around. Now, I invite you to explore a cat stretch in your body. So perhaps you spread through your fingers, you claw at your mat, you move your shoulders in a circular motion, you lift your tail maybe, perhaps you yawn. Notice how your body responds as you explore this gentle stretch. All right, I invite you to relax fully into this pose, softening through your hands and your arms, releasing your forehead gently to the earth if it's not already resting there. Explore 3 soothing breath cycles in extended child's pose. Sense your connection to the earth as you slowly lift your forehead away and then press up to all fours. Make your way to a seat on your mat. I invite you to observe the speed at which you move. As you breathe in, slowly lift your right shoulder up towards your right ear. And then breathe out through your nose or your mouth as you slowly release your right shoulder away from your ear. Explore this movement twice more on your own. Maybe the next time you explore the shoulder lift, you slowly melt your right ear towards your right shoulder, layering on more movement. And then a slow release. Your head and shoulder resets. I invite you to explore this movement for a few more rounds. Okay, relax your right shoulder down and then move your head back to center. Take note of any differences between your right and your left shoulder. On your next breath in, slowly lift your left shoulder in the direction of your left ear. And then explore a slow release. Twice more on your own. An invitation to play around with tilting your head to the left as you lift your shoulder up, and then release. You can explore this movement for a few more rounds. Lovely. Explore stillness. Take a moment to observe how your neck and your shoulders feel. How does it feel to connect breath with movement? Okay, begin to draw some small and slow circles with your nose. Explore softening through the muscles that support your jaw. Soften your eyes. Sense the movement taking place in your neck. Take your circle in the other direction. Beautiful. Slowly bring your head back to center. I invite you to bring your hands together. Thumbs gently rest on your third eye point. Breathe in. Breathe out to bow your head, connecting mind to body. Take a moment to observe any subtle changes in your body. I invite you to thank yourself for making time for this slow yoga practice designed to explore the mind-body connection. Turning towards your body for guidance is a practice. With this in mind, I invite you to return to this practice to continue to deepen your connection with your mind and body. I appreciate you being here. Sending love and gratitude to you. We close our practice by saying thank you or Namaste.